Greetings and salutations, I am Keb. Welcome to this Let's Play of Sid Meier's Civilization 3. This is gonna be a nostalgia run, again, as my previous two civs, for Civ 1 and 2. Yeah, I've already had a few playthroughs of this, because this is the civ that I've forgotten completely. Which is very odd, because in its heyday, 15 years ago, I played this game quite a bit, but for some reason it hasn't stuck in my memory. I'm not sure why. And it's kind of very unfair, because Civ 3 is where a lot of the concepts that we pretty much take for granted at this point in the Civ series originally started. This is where civilizations got some distinctions, they got unique units, they got some traits. The culture was introduced here, and the concept of borders, and quite a few other things. Basically started in Civ 3, but they got luxury resources, strategic resources that started in Civ 3. Yeah, a lot of the game concepts that are pretty much for granted in the Civ series from this point on started here. And unlike what I thought some of the things aren't removed yet either. The palace stuff from Civ 1, I thought that was gone. I thought that was only Civ 1, but Civ 3 has the palace. It doesn't have the throne room from Civ 2, it has the actual palace and the mix and match stuff, which is also interesting. So yeah, I don't know why this has become the most anonymous Civ, in my mind at least. But no matter, we're gonna play a game and just dive in. And again, I have had a few false starts already. I truly fell flat on my face because I couldn't remember how the game was played. And there are a lot of small details that distinguish this game from all the others. Yeah, it does have very few, not many, but a very few things that are unique to Civ 3. One of them was colonies, where you could use your workers to grab resources outside your borders rather effectively. It has a hurry production that eats your population. I don't believe that is the case in any other Civ. I do believe that all the others use cash for hurry production. So, after falling flat on my face by using the random selection, I think I'm gonna pick my civ this time. And after some consideration, I think I'm gonna go with the Maya. And that's because of the combination. I really like the industrial trait, industrious, which gives extra hammers. Agricultural is okay. It's not the greatest, but it has its uses. Especially if we manage to land on floodplains, then it's godly, but I don't think we're going to do that. Beyond that, the Maya have a unique unit that is actually pretty good, if you can take advantage of it. The javelin thrower. And we're definitely going to try to do that. As for options, I am inclined to remove this one, as well as the culturally linked starting locations. Because I don't want the AI to just spawn up again if I actually manage to destroy them. I am greedy. And I don't want the culturally linked starting locations, because I don't want to start up in the middle of a jungle, which I'm suspecting what's going to happen for the Maya. This might gimp a few of the AIs, but heck with them. I'm going to win this time. Again, I've played half a dozen games already, just to try to remember how to play, and every single time I get crushed by the AI because I do not know how to spread. Did not know how to spread. I think I know now. Hope. We're still gonna play on Regent. It's not gonna advance into anything tougher. I think this equals the normal standard. Prince, or whatever. I think that is when I think that is the normal difficulty. You can always tell me I'm wrong, but yeah. It's at least higher than we did last time. I don't recall if there were Wonder movies in Civ 3, to be honest. It's been so long. Let's jump in and see what we get. Okay, the dawn of civilization, and we start with masonry and pottery, which is fine. The start itself. Ugh. Yeah, this is not the greatest start of all time. I'll definitely say that much. I don't know if there's... The problem is I can't see the rest of the train. It is probably not worth it going that far away either. There's some river up there, we can probably take advantage of that. Let's settle Chichen Itza and see what we have. Oh my! That's a lot of desert. Let's start with a... Yeah, let's see here now. Do we get extra food from the floodplains? Same to Chichen Itza. We get extra food from our hometown, that's fine. We can't see it, can we? Let's see. Floodplains. Let's see now. I know that you get extra food from irrigated deserts when you're agricultural. I don't know if you do if floodplains count as desert. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna move here, I think, and start making something for ourselves here. As for our budget, I think I want to try to do this. I don't want a greater treachery. I want it all into science. For now. I want to research faster. Speaking of science, we wanted to set that right away. Hello, Sid. I assume the avatar is based on Sid Meier. And I think the military advisor is based on... Oh, he doesn't want to go me. Let me go until I've done select something. I'm going to select the warrior code. I think the warrior dude here is based on Jeff Briggs. Is he? I think. The other designer of Civ 3. I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. No matter, we are off to a start. That's the Mayan start. I don't know. Well, the floodplains aren't terrible. We're gonna have food. We have some hills. We're gonna get some mines. We have no resources whatsoever, and that kind of sucks. No resources at all. I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Okay, you are using that square, yes. And we are a despotism, so if I irrigate the square, we'll not get the food output. So I'm gonna build a mine. Because then we're at least gonna get one more shield or hammer. What have you. Okay, we have built a warrior, and I do think I want to continue building warriors. Until I've mapped out some areas for us to settle. Let's see, and the problem is that in this game the warriors are slow. Real slow. Oh, there's some river and gold. Oh, interesting. So it's gonna take a while to go anywhere. Okay, that's a long river, but that's jungle. Ugh. So much for not culturally linked starts, huh? Okay, what are yours? Which square did you go for second? You went for that square. Makes sense, it has production. Yeah, sure, we're gonna go and help that square as well. So, yeah. Gonna keep exploring. Hopefully we'll find a few goodie huts and grow from there. Another warrior, good. We're gonna go this way. Build a road, I wanted to increase my gold income. Oh, that's a lot of jungle. We can make it work though. We can make it work. And we still have to map out the other area as well. Oh! That's not too bad, I suppose. Some oasis. It's gonna give us extra food. That counts as deserts, but I don't recall if you can farm oasis. I don't think you can. I'll find out. And I believe we have to farm it to get the bonus food. Oh, there we go. Pop up the borders. A lot of rivers around us. That's good. Do we have a square that's better now? Not really. Those are desert squares, which are very rubbish. Oh dear lord. I thought that for once, if I picked a civ that was actually good, maybe I'd have an advantage, but apparently I chose poorly again. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of that continent. Okay. I don't know, I don't want to pop that, I don't need to pop that good yet now. I don't think we want to build a settler just yet. Now our population are going to be unhappy. They are going to be really cranky, I think. Because they're, when they grow next time, which is here at 3 turns, then they won't have a defensive unit. They will. We're going to build another warrior. So many warriors. And I probably can't build more than that. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna do this. Here, you're gonna check that for square. You're gonna go there and back. A coastal town down here, that is not bad. You're on a river, you're on a coast, you're gonna get some floodplains. These are all floodplains. Yeah, that's very good. And you're gonna get one of the... Yeah, I think that's a good city spot. Well, it's decent at the very least. Explore. Oh my, another oasis. Yeah, I think that's gonna be our first town, unless we found a civ somewhere else. But we need to start spreading out. We really need to start spreading out. We've played for so many turns already and we haven't even started building our settler. Let's see what we can find here. Please don't be that. This game hates me. I swear, this game hates me. Every single time I pop a hut, it's barbarians. And they're gonna kill my warrior. Almost certainly. Oh no? Okay. What's the big picture? Here's the thing. The javelin thrower, which is awesome, costs 30 to build. Let's see, the spearman costs 20, so it's cheaper. But the advantage, here's the thing, javelin throwers. Whenever they win a combat, they have a chance of enslaving a unit. And that's pretty darn awesome. And I think that also applies to barbarians. So that means we're going to get a ton of workers if we are careful. We start with the pyramids, which is the one that I want. We probably want to go for ceremonial burial as soon as possible. We are now losing gold, so we need to adjust our funds. We produced another warrior, and he's gonna have to stay there and defend. We're gonna build a settler first, and then a javelin thrower. Well, let's shift, darn it. What did I just click? Shift. There we go. It says up here too for queuing orders. Doh. I pressed something else. Hopefully, it didn't crash the game. Yeah. Moving on. Yeah, there's that problem. So we need to adjust our treasury. Domestic, there you are. Can't do this anymore, so we need to go down to 90. Just to break even. Chitsnitsa is fabric. Yeah, they went with that square, and that's okay. Building a settler will cost 2 population. So it doesn't really matter. There's no point in growing much further than this. I do think I want to see if a farm here will yield 4 food. Just want to test that out. And that was stupid of me, because barbarian. On the bright side, those barbarians can only move 1 tile. So we can definitely move to a safer location. But that... yeah, that sucks. Having barbarians right next door. Not a good start. He decided to fortify there, and that's fine. And let's start an irrigation right away. And... can you heal right here? I don't think you can, so we need you to move into the city. And at least we have one location. One good city location. We're definitely going to build down here. Well, the problem of building there is that we won't get the gold. And we won't catch the banana either. We will catch the tobacco here down here. We will have both of the oases. They're not as good as I thought, actually. They only have 2 food. It must be possible to irrigate them or something. We'll find out. And up here there's some sugar. That's nice. Over here that's not a bad city location either. You're gonna go here and fortify. I probably am close to AIs, and then I'm almost certain that I am. So I'm kind of nervous about that right now. I don't want to have the AIs boxing me in this early. And they probably will if I'm not careful. Let's see. Zoom suggestion. I want to see. Does that square? It doesn't give more than. No, it doesn't give a food bonus, unfortunately. It is just a regular floodplain. Because it technically produces 1 more food. Doesn't it? No? No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. This floodplain technically produces... Well, the terrain info says 3, right? Because of the farm. But we're producing 1 less because we have a despotism government. So obviously it does count. That's good. That means that these count as desert for that purpose. So all these squares can produce a ton of food. And that's going to be very good for us. Okay, so far we managed to pop 1 hut, and it was a negative thingy. Very negative. Okay, we are going to produce a javelin thrower. And I think we're going to wake up one of the units. Oh, our treasury is starting to go down again because of the very expensive settler, and he's going to go all the way down to the coast there. Unescorted, because that's how you do things in Civ, right? Nothing bad can possibly happen to an unescorted settler. There aren't anyone here. Gotta be happy about that. The javelin thrower... Oh, let's see. I don't really want to move him out until I have the javelin thrower. I'm gonna see if I can get some free workers. That's my gambit here. You probably want to get bronze working anyway because of the cheaper defensive units. And yeah, alright, I forgot to adjust my treasury. Sadly, our tech rate can't be this high. Not as long as we have the settler, at least. So let's check. What is your best square? Probably that one still, yeah. Even though that produces more food, that is just, yeah, a very good square. So the best square really at the start of the game is probably a grassland square next to a river, because you can put a road and a mine on it and get 2 of all resources, and that's the limit cap for a despotism. Other than that, being agricultural and farming, farming the floodplains, that's also good, but not as good. So that's 2 good squares. Is that a shield square? It is. So, but it's not on a river. That's the downside. That's the same as that one. But 2 food, 2 hammers, 2 shields, rather. Probably want to vote first, so I'm gonna go there. And it's also further away from our the barbarians, which is good. This terrain is really hostile. And it is not the... Yeah, we need to see what's here. Because of the corruption, which is the limiter in this game, we sort of need cities around us. Let's see, the most advanced nation, and we are at the absolute bottom. Okay. Well, that's not good. So we're far behind on everything again. I'm getting kind of cranky here. I thought for once that we would be somewhat up there, but apparently I am dead wrong. Okay, so this is actually a separate continent. Interesting. We might at least have the one thing I absolutely always want, and that's room to grow. Speaking of, let's build our first city. There we go, Kopan. Kopan is gonna build... I would like to have more war. Ah, we need warriors. We need something to defend Kopan. And that adjusts our treasury quite a bit, so we're gonna... Not Civilopedia, darn it. F1, that's one button. We can now increase that again. Full speed ahead. Or can we inch out a gold and save us a turn? Ah, let me drag this one. There we go. Okay, there, 90% for now. Gain a little bit of gold. I mean, gold is good. The barbarian is moved there, which is not nice. I'm gonna move out. I'm gonna protect my little farm. What's the big picture? We have ceremonial burial. I just want it for the temples. We probably have to go with bronze working, and after that we're gonna push all the way up to library. And yay, here comes the palace. Woohoo! Yeah, we have to go with the Mayan Inspirational palace, right? We are playing the Mayans, of course we're gonna go with that. Chichen Itza hopefully went for that square, yes, good. Javelin thrower in 2 turns. Maybe we can get some free workers from the barbarians, I'm hoping we can. You just wait there. Ooh, a volcano! Start moving up, I think that's okay. And you can check there, and that's a barbarian. Another one. Don't attack us, please. I didn't. So over there's a goody hut. We can't really get to it. I'm gonna send this one that way. I don't want the barbarian to attack these guys. I wanted to do the fights with the javelin thrower. Zoom to Chichen Itza. We can't build a javelin thrower now. We have to build a settler. Yeah, it's gonna grow in 3 turns. That's fine. And you're gonna move there. And that probably also means I... Oh, wait a second, did I just move past a goody hut? I think I did. Oh, darn it. I think I did. I just didn't see it there. There you go. There it is. There are some small little tribals there. Ah, darn it. Have I missed some other tribals? That's gold, yes. Kind of annoys me if I've just walked past a goody hut. That would annoy me. He's in the mountains. And he's fortified. I don't know. It would kind of suck if we lost our javelin thrower. Just like that. We have 2 attack. He has... well, he has less health. Come on, we can't be that unlucky, can we? Nope, it worked fine. Worked fine, he made veteran status. Got a bit banged up, but that's... Oh, darn it, I forgot the goody hut. Go back. Ah. Okay, at least now the warrior here can go in and just sit tight, defend Chichen while it grows. We finished our warrior down there. A temple is rather nice, and eventually you need to grow as well. It's gonna take a long time for this city to become productive. Sure, build another javelin thrower. I kind of need that bonus. We built a mine, right? Yes. You decided to go with a forest rather than any other square. I kind of want to figure out if I can farm the oasis right now. I want to know. I assume I can. Let's see now. Healing a unit. I assume you can do that just by waiting, but I need to see if I can find that other barbarian and kill it. And goody hut, go there. Get it before someone just sneaks in a scout. What's that resource? Game. Game in a marsh. Martian games. Let's see. A city there would take the oasis. But that'd be a lot of desert square and some overlap. And ugh, ugly. Not really that useful to us. Probably better to make a city there. Even though that's gonna... yeah, that's gonna miss out on a bit of floodplain. Yeah, we'll see what... that depends on what's on that square, I guess. But there are a lot of rivers here. A lot of floodplains for us to take advantage of, being a agricultural civ. So we are gonna have a fair bit of food. Oh, dyes. That's a luxury. We want that. Is that the only luxury we can see? It is, I think. Because gold is not a luxury. Okay, so maybe we can get the barbarian stuff to actually work out for us. If we can actually... that's a second goody hut. That's 2 for 2 with angry barbarians. Again, I've said before, but I'm saying it again, this game hates me. Certainly feels that way. Okay, so there are no civs in this direction, best as I can tell. There are bound to be civs in this direction. Going this way now, with all the barbarians, that's going to be dangerous. We'll see. Please don't kill my guy. Ooh, became a veteran. The other two fortified. Okay, let's move away. Can't get a third barbarian, can we? Sure we can! 3 for 3 angry barbarians. We are allowed to irrigate. Let's do that right away. And we're gonna see if we can tempt this guy to attack us. What's up here? Ah, just a regular forest. Okay. He attacked us. Please win. Please produce. Yay! We got a free worker. Lovely. So we finally got some use of the javelin thrower. And what are we gonna build here, though? We built a settler. It's gonna take a while for the town to grow. I really like to start on the pyramids, but that's a bit too soon. And... no, the javelins are expensive, that's the problem. They're very useful. They're also very expensive. Unlike the other civs, there's no real unit cap. Or city cap. Unlike the later civs, I should probably say. Not as I can recall, corruption is only based, again, on distance from the capital. I don't recall if it increases by number of cities. Let's just check. Again, I keep forgetting. That's in general the farther city from the capital, the more corruption. Yeah, that's also the more cities in our empire, the higher rates of both overall. Okay, so the number of cities does impact this. Okay, so the number of cities is also a factor. So we were thinking about a city out there. It won't actually have that much going for it. A city out here that are double wheat. That's pretty darn good. Of course, wheat on a plain tile will not actually give us anything this early because it doesn't give enough food. This would though. But I also want to build along the river because rivers are good, and I can't really expand too far away either. We haven't met any other civs yet, so it's gonna take them time to get into this area. Do I dare move out here? Why won't you show me cultural overlay? Ah, darn it. As you know, he won't capture the gold on that hill. So to do that, I need to base a city somewhere in this area, which would can generate quite a bit of overlap. And of course, it would be in the middle of all those woodlands. There's some banana up here, and the dyes, which are very good. This seems to be an inland lake, so it's not that good to settle near. Or maybe it is. Won't get the fish if I settle there. I will get the banana, I will get the dyes, and I won't have overlap with Chichen Itza, and there will be room for... I don't know, those squares are useless. I don't really want those. I want the production and the other stuff. Yeah, mountains are pretty bad too. Lots of mountains. Do I want a city there then? Then I would get the volcano. Okay, a city here, that would capture the squares. They would not capture that. That would mean I need another city either here or there. Which wouldn't be that bad. A city there will capture the banana down there and the gold. Bit of overlap with Kopan, that's fine. Yeah, okay, we're gonna move this way. Of course, he's not gonna move there alone. That would be rather stupendously bad of me, so I'm gonna move that warrior alongside. And you're just gonna leave. We're gonna leave those barbarians running around. You probably want to go and help with all the barbarians we've spawned. And that's a free worker, yes. Barbarian chiefdom. Go here. Okay, so maybe it isn't a bad thing to spawn all those barbarians after all, because they do generate workers for us indirectly. So, yeah, we'll see. We haven't found any enemy civs yet, which is kind of surprising. I would have thought there would have been... I thought it would at least be one civ close by. Hopefully this entire area is empty, which is good. Lots of towns for us. And this area seems fairly empty. All good things. Time for a short break, though. So, and I should just say, if you enjoy watching this series, or you wish to show support for my channel, please remember to like and subscribe, because that helps out quite a bit. Beyond that, as always, thank you for watching.